what we're looking at is a file class. We created a file, we deleted a file, we tested to see if a file was there. Now what we're going to look at is testing drives to see drives and directories and things like that. So what we'll start with is that we created this file here in this directory. What we're going to do is pass the new file, and we called it F, remember. We're going to pass it to C drive. Computer's running slow. I think we do 2 of them because it's backslash. Yeah, we do, because if you print something out in a string, you can do \n, which means new line, or \t, which means tab, and so that you know it's not a control backslash, you put another one in, and it just behaves like one individual one, and so that's a C drive. I'm going to take this away to create the file. I'm going to take that away. We'll take this away as well. I'm going to start afresh, and what we can do is system, just print it out. Just print it out. Just the way we normally print something out, we're just going to print out the method. So let's see. We're just going to do. So it's f dot exists, but you started before. Why is it not popping up? We'll do the f dot, yeah, exists. No, sorry. E exists. And so what we're just going to print, this is going to print true or false. And so if C drive exists, it's going to print out true. And to show you, because I made it smaller for space, you can see it's true there. And let's see if I can do this better. Yeah, now you can see everything. If I run, that's better. So you can see true. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, right, C exists, and we've got Windows operating system. So I can do, I think I can do a for it, an enhanced for it. So like we've got this here, file. This is going to be used to access a root. So it's going to get C, D, E, F, G, whatever, and then now we're going to put in what we're going to root, and what we're going to root is, we've called this F, so F dot list, if I can get it, list files. That would be from C. Let's see what happens here. And system dot out dot print. Yeah, I don't really want to list my stuff. So, but this would actually list out all the files on the C drive. But I don't want to do that. No, for like security reasons. What we'll do is we'll list. Well, that's, you don't have any filter. Do that. We would just list that if I've got that right. I'm not too sure. But what I'm going to do is just the roots, see, dot list and roots. This will give all the drives. And so just finish this off. You can list the directories, and you can list the files in the directories. And so that's what I was going to show you, the C drive. I can put a directory path in there, like Windows. I'll do that and I can show you, but first I'll do this. And inside here we're going to put file for from the enhanced root for loop, and if we run the program it should get a list of, there you go, true, right, first it's true because this up here, take that away, we don't get true, that's coming, the true's coming from there, and if we run the program you're going to get drives. It's on my computer, C, D and E, and so if I do dot list files, filter, file name, filter, list routes, lists, right, I think it's this one here, right, and so, and that should print out, if I do Windows, I think it should print out the files. Yeah, all the files in the Windows directory. So I didn't want to show you the C drive, but this has printed out all the files in the Windows directory that you're able to see. And so I scroll, you can see that it goes on and on and on, because you imagine there'll be quite a few files here. And so that's how you would use file to access the files in a directory. It's also, if I can come here, if delete, exist, absolute, get path, you can get path. I'm not too sure if we've done that last time. You get free space, it'll tell you how much free space. Get parent, get path, get total space. It's a directory. No, it's a file, it's a directory. You can test to see if something is a directory or file. And list, make directory, to make a directory. And so what you would do there is that you'd use this method and you would put a string, and what was in that string would be the name of the directory you're going to make. And this more set execute set, so you can set the files to executable read, write, so that's attributes for files. I'm not going to go into them, I'm going to move on. So create temporary file separator, so you can, so hopefully that's giving an idea how you can use the file. I don't want to do certain things with my computer, like show you the C drive and different things like that, but that's how you use file. It's very useful. But you can also use Java, which I'm not going to go into, to use operating commands, operating system commands like DOS and things like that. I got interrupted there, so I've forgotten what I was doing. Let me think. Yeah, we went and listed all the files inside the Windows directory. And what else were we going to do? Right, what we're going to do is we're going to use the is directory, or is file, to see if something's a file or if something's a directory, and then we can use that information to print out the name. How will we do this? Let's see. Right, we've already got this here, so we can use this. Right, we can use this. Right, and so is, we'll need a dot. Is file. Sure if I'm doing this right. Let's see. No, we've got to list. Right, just bear with me. Sorry about it. We've got to list files. Where are we? Yeah, I think it's this one here. Right, and so we can use this, we're listing files, and take this here away, we'll do a different one. So what we can do is we can do an if statement. We're going to test to see if it's a file. If it's a file, if we're going to test to see if it's not a file. If it's not a file, we're going to print it out as a directory. So what we're going to do is f dot is file, and so I'm going to put the not in front of this to negate it. So if this is true, we don't want to go into this route. So we're saying not. So when this becomes false, the not changes the false into a true. So if it's false, it will be executed the if route. I hope that made sense. Right. What it is, the if statement, you put a condition in. If that condition is true, the if statement is executed. If it's false, it's not executed. But if you put the not sign in front of a test condition, that won't make the opposite happen. It will negate the true into a false and negate the false into a true. And so if this is false, this here turns it into a true, means this will be executed. If this is true, this turns it into a false, so it will not be executed. And so that's what we've done with the not. Explanation mark is not, and so it's the opposite going to happen. And so what we're going to do is we're going to test to see, no, we're going to print let's see, do the system first. I'm not too sure. Hope I'm not wasting too much time. Right, what we've got here, right, and so we do the F, no, it's not the F, it's the file we're going to use. Just well, I noticed that, sorry about that, file. So we do the file, dot, and let's see what we have here. See if we can get name. Hope this works. Let's see. So what we're saying is, right, list all the files. If it's not a file, then it'll be a directory. Print out all the names, so it'll be all the names of the directories in the windows. If I run it, yeah, it worked. Damn, it's amazing. Right, so I didn't expect it to work. If I move this up a little bit, you can see all the files in the Windows directory. It's printed out. You can make a directory, remember, as well. And so what I'm going to take this not away, and all the files will be printed. Again, the exact same, all the files that was in the directory has been printed. Right, and so what I'll show you is if we do the f dot, so you can test it. This is Boolean, test to see if the attributes of the file, you can make it read only so no one can write to it, and you can use a set method to do that. You've got test if it's equals to, delete, exists, get name, get parent, get file, get path. You can print out as path, is file, is directory, is hidden to test if it's hidden, list, set, this is set to readable, set to read only, set to writable, and so you've got all these commands to use with the file. So I hope that's helped and it's not took too long to explain it, and so we're going to move on to something else for the next tutorial. So again, thank you for your time, and if that's helped at least one person, then I'm a very happy person.